Hey, what's up, everybody? Boy DJ Gamer. I'll be that retro modern gamer, and we are on the IAmDJGamerPodcast, and got two guests with me here today. Y'all should know them by now. If y'all don't, go follow them right now for all the Funko Pop news. The Funko Pop just fire drip. They have it. They go check the videos out. How are you ladies doing today?
We're good.
Nice. So before we get into all the interview process now, it is National Video Game Day. So,
Is it? Oh, I'm not doing homework tonight. I'm playing games tonight.
It is National Video Game Day. So, I don't know. What are you guys currently playing?
We're playing Fortnite right now.
Are you guys going through a battle pass?
Yeah.
Nice. I stopped playing, but I'm getting back into that tonight because I saw Captain America. I heard Venom's coming too, right?
Yeah, that's what we heard.
That's what I've heard.
Oh, see, yeah. I gotta keep up to date with that. Okay, but we're here to talk about Pops, Funko Pops. So let's take it all back to the beginning. Let's go back to where it all began. What was that first pop you guys laid your eyes on, and you're like, okay, what is this?
I would say like my husband and I, we would see them in the store and be like, oh, they're really cute, but couldn't justify buying them. You know, at the time, it was like kind of like, oh, we have to do this, that, or the other. And then Aurora actually bought me my first four for Christmas. And it was like, we had those for a while. And then the next Christmas, we bought her dad his. And then we went to Hot Topic. And within like 3 months, I spent about a couple $100 on Pops.
Snowballed from there.
And it's completely evolved from there. I actually have so many that I don't even have room for them right now.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the same struggle as far as room, because it's just because it's like it's fine if you're like into like maybe a few things and whatnot, but when they keep coming out and you are into it, whether it's anime, video games, or movies or whatever. They keep coming out, and you're like, oh yeah, I need that. I need that for the collection. And
I do that all the time. Like it's horrible. It's so bad. I have one shelf that's actually next to me right here that has been built, and I think we have about 175 Pops on that shelf.
One shelf.
And then the shelf that's behind me, you can't see the whole shelf. He built that one too. That one I think has 75 on it.
Ooh,
and then I have another probably 200 plus in boxes right now that I have no room for.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad. I got really, really like
into
it to where I was having orders come like every day at the beginning of like the whole coronavirus shutdown.
Yeah,
I had packages coming for like 2 months straight, almost daily, of Pops, and it was my husband was just like, okay,
it was Christmas every day.
It was like Christmas every day, but I was good, and I bought him ones that he liked too, so that way it wasn't like
it wasn't as bad, right?
Yeah,
you get
see, I got
every
you
day.
something.
See, I bought you something.
Yep.
No, I feel you on that, because it's just like you go to Amazon and it's just like, oh, okay, this one looks good, and then you just like, bam, okay.
Yeah.
It's either cart or wish list. It's going into either one of those.
Yeah. Or if you go on like Hot Topic where they have the sales going on, or Box Lunch where they have sales going on. It's like 3 for $27. You're like, okay, well I have to get 3, and then you're like, well, I want free shipping, so I'll just get 3 more.
Get 3 more so it can be free shipping.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you're at like ordering 20 of them, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, and then when the exclusives come out, and or is it Chase or Lunchbox or whatever, it sometimes you're just like, oh no, I gotta have that. It's an exclusive, glow in the dark or whatever it may be, or just whatever it is. Believe me, I got those same struggles. I got those same struggles. It just depends what it is, but oh yeah, I got that same struggle.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. So take it back. What was those first Pops that you purchased? What was the first ones?
Aurora got me for Christmas. She got me BB-9E, Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, and Boba Fett, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I kind of was like, I feel kind of bad now because they were older ones. And when they gave them to me, I took them out of the box to screw with them, because at that point I wasn't like a total like
you weren't like you didn't know that much.
I wasn't like a diehard collector of them. I just like, oh my god, I love them because they're Star Wars. And so I took them out of the box, and they like freaked out on me, and I left them. They're still out of the box. I have the boxes. They're all kept in nice, like in a tub, all nice. But I took them out, and then once we started collecting, I was like, no, they're not coming out of the box.
There's some that come out. I have some that just won't ever see the light of day outside of the box.
Yeah,
they won't.
The only ones that I keep out of the box now are when I have duplicates, because I've had it to where I've gotten a few that were delivered messed up, and the companies were really cool about replacing
they'll send you
them.
another one.
Yeah, they were really cool about replacing them, and so the ones that came, the box is all messed up. Those are out of the box on my entertainment center, taking up my entertainment center now. I'm like, I need more room.
That is the struggle of being a collector.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I
think I need a bedroom just for pops.
Yes, believe me, yes, I know. And I literally have like just those bins like stored away. It's full of stuff. I do. Yep. I have that problem too. Believe me, as a collector. And it's just like I said, I mean, if we were into everything, oh my goodness, it's a problem.
Luckily, I've been really good about, like, I'm not one that has to collect it every single one in the line. My husband, he's kind of bad about that with collecting every single one in the line. Mm-hmm. But I'm not. I'm like, oh, if I like that one, I will. Like Star Wars, I don't collect everything in Star Wars.
Oh, you'll never finish.
I focus on like the characters that I really like, and
same here.
The pops of them that I really like, because there's some of the older ones that I don't really like how they look. I think the newer version, since about, I want to say around 2014, they got really good with their molds and how they look like the character.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
True
it's
that.
like I'm not a huge fan of like the older ones, just because I feel they look too generic. There's not enough like detail to where it's like, okay, if I took this off of it, it just looked like a random person. Where nowadays they look almost exactly like who they're supposed to represent.
Oh yeah, and then they've gotten so much better. But yeah, those older pops, yeah, so it's just like, I don't buy the set neither. I don't. If it's just like especially with Dragon Ball comes out, it's just like I only
my god.
I only stick. Yeah, there's so many. I only stick to like my favorites, which is Vegeta. You know, if it's Vegeta in there, I'm getting them for sure. But like if it's a set of something else, I just don't buy it. I just get the ones I want. Because imagine if you don't have room now and you were getting sets. Forget it. Forget it.
I've been lucky where like the only big sets that we've gotten are the Ghostbusters and Jaws and Haunted Mansion and Mandalorian. Those are the only ones that I've actually bought the full set to.
Full set, yeah.
And but of course the Mandalorian, because that show's amazing and I love all the pops in it. So I'm like, okay, I can justify buying all of them. I will make a Star Wars just shelf on its own. Like I even told my husband we can make shelves that just line the top of our seat, like our walls, and he was like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
Well, literally, that's what I'm doing too. As far as this back wall, it's gonna be all Mandalorian. Like I'm getting all of the. I don't know why I said, you know what? I want that complete, the Mandalorian set complete. So yeah, it's just one of those.
But
things.
those actually, I think, are like some of the best Star Wars pops that they've done.
Yes. Because
it's like the detail on all of them are amazing, you know, and it's just. I like them all, but we love that show. So.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
I know.
Yes. So I mean, I can only imagine what pops are gonna come out of this new season that's coming out too. So.
I know. I'm like, woo.
Yes. So it's just definitely like I'm excited for that. But yeah, there's certain ones that I get. There's other ones that I just like no, because I can only imagine. Like I said, if sit there and try to buy the whole sets of all of this. No,
Mm-hmm.
you need a house. you need
Yeah, I know, just a separate house just for them.
Just for that. You need a
Mhm.
house. Okay. All right. So what's one pop that you want but just don't have? Like you just like something, because sometimes these can get a little pricey just for one.
Right now, for me, my ultimate one is General Grievous. I want that one. It was a Walgreens exclusive,
Uh-huh.
and our Walgreens really, really, really sucks. And you don't get anything up here, and so it's like I wasn't able to get that one, and it's an older one, and so I think the cheapest I've seen it now is like 195.
Yep.
And I'm just like, ooh, can I justify paying? Because we bought the metallic ECC Indiana Jones. I got that one for my husband, and I spent 150 on it because I couldn't get it when it dropped through Funko for the ECC.
Yeah.
And now the price has dropped, I think, to 80. And so, I mean,
you're like, what?
I was just like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on that and actually get it yet. I'm still kind of hesitating, but that's one that I really, 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 really want. And there really aren't that many out there to find, like, for sale. And so that's my biggest one that I want. Which one's the one you want?
I want the BioShock Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Or the Little Sister. I really love that game. It's like one of my favorite games to play over and over.
Nice.
So I'd want him.
He's hard to get too. He's a vaulted, so I've been trying to find him for her, and it's like, it's so hard.
Those vaulted ones, if they ever make the light of day, I mean, and if you find them, you're gonna find them at a high price. Especially the vaulted ones. They're just like,
Yeah, I've seen the one of the Big Daddy, and he is amazing looking though. Like for an older one, for a vaulted older one, he actually looks really good. So I have it like set on eBay whenever if any come up to like alert me and stuff. And then I, of course I like drive the people crazy with like, okay, I want pictures of this, I want pictures of that.
Yeah, because you want to make sure if you're gonna pay, okay, let's just say if you're gonna pay,
Yeah, because I know a couple people that fell victim to fraud on eBay where
the fakes, yes.
Yeah, they bought Indiana Jones. It was I think a San Diego Comic-Con one. And that one's I think right now around $300-400. And it's like they got it and they were like, yeah, we were so stoked. We paid like $50 for it. And I'm like, ooh, I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, but we then found out that it was fake. And I was like, yeah, I would have thought it was, because we've actually come across those ones on eBay. And my husband's like, because he loves Indiana Jones. So he was like, oh my God, look at this one. And I was like, yeah, but look at the price, look at the PPG, before PPG got all crazy messed up.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's a fake. I was like, don't do it. And
it's
not even worth
nowadays they get the stickers like just very authentic. They get them and they just
that's been a big problem with this year too. For San Diego Comic-Con, people are getting their stickers switched where it was like the shared exclusive, but they're getting the actual Comic-Con stickers and they're putting them on it, but you can see the like sticker residue on the boxes still. And so I'm just like, oh, that sucks. Yeah,
unfortunately, that's, we're going to get those sometimes with the fakes. You're going to get the ones that just, like I said, a little sticker over it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got, especially on something that you want, you got to have like, okay, hold on. I got to see this be 100% legit. Cause, imagine
definitely
paying that much and it's like, it's a fake. Like, no, that's not good. But,
definitely.
so people stop selling fake pops. Stop.
Right? I wish.
Stop putting stickers on there. It's just like, dude.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So, let me see. What are some of the pops that you want that you see right now, but you just don't have it right now? What's like?
Right now I'm missing a couple of the Mandalorian ones that came out, like the one with him and the child. Like it looks like he's running and the child's floating next to him. I had that on pre-order, and next thing you know,
I remember you posted that. Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
was
was
like,
so sad. And
that's
then
wrong.
I need the 10-inch Mando that just came out holding the child. I need that one. I want those ones. And then I like the corpse bride ones.
Uh-huh.
I want those ones. I
got
really do.
three of those Mandalorian 10-inch ones coming in.
Do you really?
Yes, I got 3 coming in.
Dang.
I got 3. Hint, giveaway.
Yeah, right? Which ones do you want that are out right now?
I want to get all the Fallout Funko Pops so I could have a collection of Fallout because
Fallout is,
I like that game.
Yes, Fallout's good. I don't know about 76, but 4 was it for me?
Oh,
yeah, that's
Fallout
the one.
4.
That's the one. We started that one, and then we both started it, and then she got me to play Fortnite, like after years of trying to get me to play, and I like
played it, and that was it.
Oh well,
Yep.
I made fun of her for like 2 years.
Yeah.
For playing it, right? I made so much fun of her.
Yeah,
And
she hated on me for it.
Oh, I gave her so much crap for it, and then she was like, "Oh, can you play this for me? I gotta go get something." And I was like, "All right." And
that was it.
And I got a kill, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" And then after that, I was just like, "Hey, can we play split screen?" And she was like, "I don't know." And I just happened to see someone post it on Insta that you can split screen it.
Ooh.
And so yeah, we haven't touched Fallout since then, and so we both were like, God, I don't even know where we left off.
Look, Fortnite is one of those games that it's like an adrenaline rush when it's down to like two squads or one fun, whatever it is. It's like you get excited. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. You're just like, oh damn, it's coming down to a good win. You're building. You're trying to get kills. Oh man.
See, I suck at building. Like I am not good at building. I leave that up to her. I'm lucky if I can get a wall and a stair.
Whenever she's in a fight, I'm just like, build a wall, and she's like, which button? I'm just like, it's not one, press it.
Yeah, I'm awful at building. I'm good at being stealthy. Like that's where I'm good. I'm good at being stealthy
there you go.
And doing it that way. I was like, you can be the builder, and I'll be the one that comes around behind and annihilates them.
Yeah, that's when I play with my son. Because he could build, he could do all that stuff. I'll say, man, you do that. I can kind of build, but my thing is just attacking. I'll go attack.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's mine too.
That's what I'll go do.
Yeah,
that's right. It's just like I said. To this day, that game still like I stopped playing it, and then I came back on to this Marvel thing, and then but still I get that same feeling when I'm playing it. Like when it comes down to like you're.
The last few that
it's
are
like
the
few games you play and like you actually win and you're like, wait, that was the last person?
Yeah,
right? We do that
get
all
so
the time.
immersed.
Storms coming in, you're out running, you're you're trying to get stuff. Oh yeah. No, it's a rush. That's a rush. That's that's what keeps the game. It keeps it interesting, and then like all the stuff they do. Honestly, just. No other game has done what they've done, like with Marvel.
And been able to keep going too.
Yes,
and keep people entertained and
the
having
events.
fun with it.
Have you seen some of the events? They're good. Like they're like those characters don't speak no words, but the events like they're so good. They're so good. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. So Fallout. Pops. Okay. So, all right. So, out of your entire collection, if you had to narrow it down to 3, what's your top 3 for both of you?
Well, for me, I would definitely probably choose the Kylo Ren Aurora got me because that those meant a lot to me because she got them for me.
First ones, got them.
Yeah. And they were from her, and she chose to do it on her own, and
Oh, there we go. Nice.
So it's like it made me happy. They mean a lot to me. And then
of course. There you go.
I think my other one would probably be Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion because it's like my favorite ride at Disneyland. Nice. And then my other one would have to be probably Harley Quinn, but as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, because my degree that I'm getting is a psychology degree.
Oh,
and
shoot.
so
There we
like,
go.
I love her. I love her so much. Like, even when she's just Harley Quinn, I love her. I'm working on getting all those pops because I want them. But I have the one where she's Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and I said, whenever I get my degree's done and I have my own office and desk and everything, I said she's gonna sit right there.
Nice, yeah. Nice.
But those are my three.
For me, well, all my pops have come from her because I love her. But for me, it would be Dog from The Walking Dead because I love animals, and then Dog Meat from Fallout 4 because that's like my companion, and then Negan from The Walking Dead because like he's such an amazing character with character development, everything.
Yes.
Negan is
oh my god, amazing.
Like I was so into that show when he came out, and I was just hooked.
Yeah, that's actually that show. When they brought him, that's what made us continue watching because we were on the fence about even still watching it anymore. And then they brought him on, and the actor that's playing him is amazing, anyways, as an actor and everything. And it's like he made the show interesting again.
Oh yeah, he made you hate him, he made you like him, he made you all of that, and that was because that character, just Negan and Lucille. Shoot,
I know, right?
Lucille, like come on.
She has 3 Lucille bats in her room right now that we got her. We got her 2 real ones, and then a replica from the show itself. And
I'm a big fan of him. Like, I have a leather jacket. I think last year's Halloween, I dressed up as a female version of him.
Negan, nice. Yep. Oof, yes, I missed that show so much. I stopped watching it because I was just like, kind of got over it after Negan was just like at the end. I was just like, I gave up on it, so I don't know. I don't even know what's going on now. I just don't.
It's chaotic a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where next season will determine whether we still watch or not. Whenever they finally bring it out, because they haven't even they put on hold the last episode from this past season. It hasn't even come out yet.
It didn't even air.
Because they said due to coronavirus they couldn't finish the editing and everything, so it's like we're still waiting for the season finale. And I don't even.
It left with everybody just chaotic. Like you don't know where. Like from what I can remember, I don't know where anybody is. It's just like, what's happening?
Definitely, next season will be be one of those things where it will be determining whether we still watch or not. Just because it's kind of taken a weird turn.
Yeah, see, I'm at the point where I stopped watching. I'm like, okay, when is this gonna end? So I can just watch this is the last season, and I'll watch it. But I think you guys are there too. Like, okay, this is gonna end already, or
yeah. And they keep getting rid of really good main characters, and then making these secondary characters like the main characters, but they're not as strong.
What they're doing is they're getting rid of if you like a character, you got that emotional attachment to them.
Yes.
And then they get rid of them, and they're like, oh, now you have to have an emotional attachment towards this character.
Like, no, I'm not starting all over. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. No. I felt like that when Carl, he was,
Yeah.
Carl, I was like, what?
What really sucked about that one is that if you know the comics, you know he made it a lot further than that. And if you know behind the scenes that he was taking another year off of college to continue the show.
Yeah.
And then they just killed him off. And it's like, it wasn't how it should have gone. Because, I know they don't stick totally to the comic.
Yeah.
But it's like they took a main character that had a lot to do in the comics still and just got rid of him. And now it's like, well, Judith is too young to take that position. So I don't even know how they're gonna do it.
Yeah. And then Rick too, right? He's not there no more.
Yeah, no.
Rick.
Yeah.
See?
It's it's getting to the point where I'm kind of like on the fence of even watching anymore. But I said I would give obviously the season finale. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a few episodes
to catch up.
You made it this far, you might as well see the last.
I know, right? Yeah. And then maybe watch the first few of the next season, but depending on how those are, I might just be like, no, I'm done.
No,
I'll
yeah,
wait
like
until
I
it's
said,
on
that's where I was
YouTube.
at. I'm just like, I'm done with this. I'm waiting for like, the last already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That way, but we'll see. It's just like, yeah, it's been a long time, and I'll rewatch it, but I'll rewatch just like the first few seasons because
Yeah, those are like
Those
the
are
best.
yes,
Those are the best. They were like on the ball with that, like
my
keeping
goodness,
you hooked.
yes. At the time, it's just like, my goodness, instant. I remember at the time when I first saw it, I just
Mhm.
didn't totally like get what was the point until I actually saw it. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I said, okay, this is so
Yeah,
good.
when we first saw the previews for it, way back when it first started, we were like, all right, there's really not much like on TV to watch. We'll give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
And we
Why
were
not?
hooked, like just like,
Immediately,
oh my
right?
god.
Yeah,
Yep.
immediately. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's what happens. I guess they stop being creative, or I mean, it's like once they start getting rid of the main characters, it's just like, oof.
And if I don't know if you were a Lost fan, so if you are, I'm so sorry, but it's like it's like how Lost.
I'm so sorry.
Well, no, I meant like
that's how you know it's bad when you're setting me up. I'm so sorry. It's just like,
no, because it's like I don't want to be rude. But it's like Lost started out really good, and then they kept changing the writers. And it was like once they changed the writers, they didn't go back and do like finish and tie up what the previous writers had done and fill in the plot holes. And it was like we watched that from beginning to finish, and we were like the Lost community is like totally split down the middle.
Lost.
You were lost.
Right?
Like the show, right?
No, seriously. But it was like you were just like, oh, okay, but they changed writers so much throughout the show that's what screwed it up to me. And like,
well, yeah,
Walking Dead has been doing that. They've been changing the writers almost every season lately.
Well, that's why you get different things. Because if you stick to that writer, he knows how to continue and carry on.
Exactly.
A new writer is gonna come in with a different idea, different outlook, and everything. So. And
then they don't tie up the storylines and plot holes that had started, and you're like, okay, well, wait, what about this?
Too many questions.
So, yeah. So it's like that's what has been bothering me about Walking Dead is they've been changing the writers so much. And I'm just like, okay, you need to stick to somebody.
At least to end it, like stick to end this, okay, we're gonna go with you, bam, here's where we're going. That's where we're going.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's cool though. But yeah, same here. I love Negan, especially those pops of Negan.
Oh my god, they're so amazing.
Yes, those Negan pops are definitely a must-have, especially for that kind of collection.
Yeah.
So, if you could make up a life-size pop, what would it be? If you had one shot at this life-size pop. Now, the closest thing we've gotten to a life-size pop is that Batman. You seen that Batman, that big Batman?
Are you talking about the 18-inch one?
Yeah. I mean,
that's I have that one. I bought that one for Father's Day for my husband. And it sits in we have the actual bar from oh my god, what's that movie? Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
We have the actual bar from the scene when they were in the bar fighting. We have the actual bar from the movie, and that's in my bedroom. And
just sitting right there, Batman.
And Batman sits right there on it because one, I have no other room for it, and two, I don't want it messed up because that's a big pop and it's expensive.
It is, and that's the reason I did not get it. And I did not jump on it then because I'm like, I don't got room for him. Where am I gonna put him at? I just don't have room.
Well, my husband wants the ones that are like that you go to the store that you see that are literally like my height, and I'm only like 5'1", and he was like, I want those, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending $5,000 for something that I have no room for.
Have you guys gone to the Funko Pop store in I think it's Hollywood?
Yeah. Well, okay, so technically we went there, but it was during the shutdown, so they were just doing curbside because the girls there were really awesome and hooked me up with 2 Krakens, one for our collection and one for my son. And we've been making plans to go down there.
Yes, because now you could go inside. You could go inside now.
So because the girls already said that if we want to film there, we can. We just gotta set something up, but we haven't done it yet. Just
Same
because.
here. I'm definitely going down there because I do want to get some footage from there. Another spot you guys need to hit is Frankensons.
I know. I've been hearing and seeing. I follow them. Oh my god.
Goodness.
Every time I see people posting about there, I'm like, oh my god, I better have like at least $2,000 to go there because
Look,
I'm gonna be spending all of it.
I'm gonna prepare you so you just as soon as you walk in, you're just gonna not know where to go. You don't even know where to start. You don't know where to start.
That's what I've heard. What a couple of the girls that work at our Hot Topic, they were like, "Have you gone here?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "We were going to go to the Funko Hollywood. We stopped there." She goes, "We never made it to Funko Hollywood." And I was like, "Oh wow!" I was like, "Alrighty."
No, yeah, it is an awesome place. It's just my goodness,
and yeah, I've heard it's amazing.
Yes, just from everything. I mean, just like, you know, certain pops that you don't see, they have them. So, you know, you can bargain too. You can bargain. So it's just like one of those type of things. So, but yeah, it's just like everybody that hasn't been there that I've told, hey, just be ready. Just be ready. I said, you're a collector. You like all this stuff. Come with money. If you come with money, you're gonna leave with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've seen people posting about it and stuff, and I'm just like, I show it to my husband every time. I'm like, God, we need to go here. He goes, yeah, we can't go without money because we're both going to be walking out with stuff.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, I know.
It is just one of those places that I'm like, I remember when I went when it was still like in a warehouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before where it's at now. It was at a warehouse, but even then, like you take it all in. It's just like, my goodness, you just like turn left, you turn right, and it's just you're surrounded. You are surrounded. But now they got a bigger location. It is better. It is like, you know, much wider. It's just like, and they, you know, all the precautions that, you know, it's all taken care of right now. So definitely one of those places you gotta.
Yeah, we've been trying to make plans on like going down there because we're not that far from LA, so it's really not that big of a deal for us to drive down there. It's just like, you know,
make a day out of it.
Making a day out of it and just making sure everybody can go, and then of course making sure we have the cash to spend all of it.
And there you get like deals, like, you know, like I get, like when I go buy pops, I get like 4 for $25 or.
Oh my god.
Yes. So
yeah, I need to go.
Oh yeah, you get deals. I'm telling you, you get deals, and you know they're all real, they're all legit, and you know, so definitely. If I
had to have a big one like the 18-inch Batman, I think mine would either be Kylo Ren or Darth Vader, because they're my favorite. And it's like, I love Kylo Ren. I love the actor. He's a really awesome and versatile actor. So I think he did really good as Kylo. I don't see anyone else that could be, you know, Kylo Ren.
I mean, he played the role. That was him. Like,
exactly.
Well.
So I think it would have to be like a Star Wars one, because it's like that's my thing.
Nice.
What would yours be?
How about you?
I would say like either like a big pop, like the 18-inch Batman, maybe Dobby from My Hero Academia. I really like that character. He's really cool, and I like the villain.
Yes.
Or Dogmeat, because I like animals.
Big old fucking just 18 inches, just nice.
God, could you imagine what the dogs would do if they made that and we had that? Our dogs would go crazy.
It'd be funny. I'd record it.
Nice. All right, so before we wrap this up, why don't you tell the people where can they find you guys? Where can, you know, all of that? Where can they follow you?
We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. All of them are under PopVidsHq.
Okay.
One word for all of them, I think, is how it's all written out. Even on Instagram or on YouTube, I think it's the same thing. But we use the same name across all platforms.
Nice.
That way, it's easier for me. And we just actually started a TikTok, and it's kind of more of like
a joke.
But it's kind of more of like the goofy stuff that you don't see behind. Like, it's kind of like just because everybody like sees that we're goofy on camera, but that's seriously
that's a
vision of what goes on in my house. And it's like, for the most part, like, I have, every time something happens or we do something or whatever, we're like, why aren't we filming this?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like we've been trying to get better at like recording even like the stuff just around the house, because
Yeah.
it's like we as a family as a whole are weird. Like we're weird, we're goofy, we
Nice.
are like just
There
we
you
have
go.
a lot of fun, and we all like get along and can joke really well with each other.
A whole cast of
And-
characters.
Oh yeah. You know,
There we
And you
go.
also get to see the director, which is our cameraman and my dad. You get to see him on the TikTok and his goofy shenanigans. So
But see, he
Hey,
won't
that's-
be on camera, so it's like whenever it's mainly her that catches him the most, but it's like she you know, I'll put it on the TikTok one and
Uh-huh.
stuff from what she's got, but it's like he won't be on camera any other time, but we catch him unexpectedly,
Yeah.
and that's where we get that, because it's like he
Yeah.
actually does like everything for us. You know, he does the lighting, he does the camera work, he does the editing. It's like all we do is sit there and be like, hey, check out these pops, you know. And it's like he does a lot of the work, and we appreciate that he does it, because
behind the scenes. Okay, so
Mhm.
we get to see him in deleted scenes and stuff like
yeah,
that.
pretty much.
We
Yeah.
gotta get to see him in the director's cut.
Yeah, and then I know, like, we have a few, like, surprisingly, we, you know, even if we mess up on camera, we usually leave it, like, no
Yeah,
matter
that's-
what.
that's
And
all
because
stuff
it's
you
like,
do.
we're just, that's who we are. We're, you know, it's like if you were to meet us in person or
Uh-huh.
catch us on the street, that you're going to get what
You're gonna get us.
exactly what you see on camera.
Nice. That's how it
And
should
everything.
be. There you go.
Yeah.
And so we don't like cut out anything but there are times when we're recording and it's
Uh-huh.
like in the very beginning, I mess up a lot,
or we don't
Or
know
we-
our lines.
or we
to,
forget what we're
like,
supposed to
oh,
say.
check us out here. You just
and
forget the
so-
line, and it's just like, wait, what is it? Even
What-
though it's like written down right next to us, we still forget
You
it.
forget. You
we
forget.
we do have some bloopers because there's some choice words in there that we don't want to put on YouTube.
All her.
Oh, right there,
Um,
just right.
So, and they're usually coming from me, but it's like we've been thinking about putting those, you know, on
Just the
TikTok.
bloopers. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, on
You should do
TikTok
that.
and stuff, because it's like they're not as like when it comes to certain language, they
Mhm.
don't really care. And mine's pretty choice sometimes when I mess up. So,
I can only imagine.
Oh. well, he's gonna edit it so that way I can put it on there.
Okay, there
But
we go. There we
It's
go.
like nothing's gonna be bleeped out, because I told him, I was like, you know, that's who I am. If you were in person with me, eventually I'm gonna say something that
You'd be like,
probably
"Oh,
you wouldn't
shit."
expect, you know.
I'm like, oh, damn, okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really nice, and I you know, I love everybody. I'm like, if you're cool, we're cool.
Uh-huh.
Everything's great, you know. But it's like, you know, I say bad words.
Yeah.
I say them a lot, more than anybody actually knows.
Hey, you haven't said not one bad word since I can recall from
I
this
am
interview,
very good. I am very good on when I'm on camera. I think the latest video that we did, I said hell,
Yep.
and I was like, oh.
Oh,
Because I didn't mean to. But it's like I try to be really good about it, but when I mess up, and I've messed up continuously,
The
I'll
bleep,
end up-
bleep,
yeah.
bleep.
yeah, that's what it would be. So I'll be like, okay, and it's usually in the very beginning,
Yeah.
so it's not like where we're in the middle, because I've
Mid
already
and
told
yeah.
it. I've already told my husband, I'm like, if I mess up in the middle of it, just leave it. I mean, if it's something
Just roll with it. You might
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, just
But-
roll with it.
when it's in the beginning, I'm like, no, wait, I can do this better.
Nice. Okay, so all over, just Twitter,
Yep.
Instagram, YouTube. all
We
of that.
are everywhere.
Yeah, that's nice. That's how you got to do it.
Yep.
That's how you got to do it.
Yep.
Right. So we are here at the last question. Last question is, what's your favorite place to eat? Anywhere you ever eaten, you know, somewhere you will recommend. Both of y'all.
I'm not sure if it's still there. It's in LA. It's called Spike's. It's a
Uh-huh.
teriyaki bowl place.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still there. It's a kind of little hole in the wall place. My
That's
husband-
kind.
My husband took me there when we first got together because he lived in LA. He's actually from LA.
Uh-huh.
And I was a really picky eater when we first met. And he was like, well, yeah, but not as bad. But he took me there and he's like, no, you'll love it, I promise. That is the best teriyaki bowl I've ever had.
Nice.
I've tried finding other places that
It just don't compare, right?
and they
Just
just
don't.
don't compare. I honestly, I don't even know if it's still there. It's been so long since we've gone, but
Gotta look that up then.
if it is there, you should definitely try it out. It is
Okay.
so good. And then
Nice.
other than that, like seriously, I prefer home cooking. Like
Oh,
my
yeah.
husband makes a mean barbecue,
Mm.
and
There
so
you go.
it's like if
Like
I
it should be.
anytime that I can get him to barbecue, I'd rather eat that.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely for me.
So
What's
teriyaki bowl and husband's BBQ. All right.
Yeah.
For me, I think they rebranded, but they used to be called Cicero's Pizza, and like this pizza was loaded with toppings. Like you had to sit there and fold the pizza to make sure all the toppings didn't fall off. It was
Don't
just
fall
like
out.
a big pizza, like
Have pizza in a cup.
yeah, basically.
Ooh,
It was
hey,
just
that sounds
like
good.
it's so good. I think they rebranded though. I don't know what they're called now.
Yeah, it's a place up here where we live in
Yeah.
Hesperia. When we first moved here, they were there, but I mean, there's still a pizza joint there, but it's not called Cicero's anymore. So I don't know if like a whole new bunch of people moved in or came in and took
Or
it
if they've
over, or if they
rebranded.
just, like she said, rebranded.
Okay.
But
But
Nice.
they
I
had
don't
the
like
best
pizza.
pizza. Like the pizza was like this thick because you had a bunch of toppings on top, and like it was so well done.
Get me
Yeah.
hungry now talking about pizza.
I don't eat pizza. I hate pizza.
What?
Yeah.
How do you hate
I
pizza?
just do. I don't like it. I've
It's
never liked it.
disappointing.
It's so funny. I get made fun of all the time. So
Like, I mean, is it just like just haven't tried the right toppings that for you
no,
to like
I
it?
just don't like it. I
She
don't.
takes off the toppings. Like
I don't
if
like
we
it.
have
I'll eat the
pizza-
garlic bread.
if we have pizza, she'll like take off the toppings, like the cheese and everything, and
Just
I'm just like,
marinara sauce and bread.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
pretty
like,
much.
come
I don't like
on.
it. I never have, even when I was little. My mom said
Damn,
that
that's.
I never liked pizza.
I
I don't
mean,
know why. You know what it probably is, and I know it sounds crazy, but the texture of the melted cheese, I don't like.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't
That
eat
is
pizza.
crazy. I've heard people say, well, I don't like that kind of pizza, but not
Mhm.
like
I don't
the
like
whole
pizza at
thing.
all.
Like I don't
Mhm.
like pizza thing. All right. That's cool. That's cool. All righty. So we are gonna leave off with that. Definitely appreciate the two of you for doing this.
Oh, we appreciate you having us on here.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was so
yeah,
much
you know.
fun.
That it was right.
Yeah.
It was. It's cool. So got to people get to see what you guys are about, and just to buy a few questions, and that's what we do here. Just letting people know what we're about, and trying to build that community up. So that's
Yeah.
what we do here. So
Yeah.
it
And
is
we will come back anytime.
Oh yeah, just wait. I got more things on the way. I got like a PC that I'm setting up that is gonna be pretty cool, and
Nice.
this is gonna be like nothing else. So I'm gonna have a whole thing just set up. So you'll see.
That's
You'll see.
awesome.
So, but yeah, this is your boy DJ Gamer. I am DJ Gamer Podcast, and we are out.